Hello soulmates, you're welcome to my channel. Please make sure you subscribe and like my video. In today's video I'll be showing you how to sew the beautiful dress on my thumbnail. I'll be showing you how to cut and sew. This is the material I will be working with, and this is the organza fabric that I will be working with. This material is very stretches on both sides, and I will be using this pattern paper to show you how to, because marking on this stretchy fabric it will not be visible for you to understand. I'll be cutting front and back on this pattern paper. It's a short gown. Please remember that your fabric will be on fold. This is my starting point. My gown length is 38. When you're working on a stretchy fabric like mine, you won't add any sewing allowance, because if you add allowance it will not be fitted on you. So I will mark my shoulder. My shoulder measurement is 16. I'll mark 8 inches. I'll come down by 9 to get my chest line. I roll the line. This is my chest line. From my shoulder to my half length, that's my waist, is 16 inch. From my shoulder to my hip is 23. For my back neckline, I'll take 3 by 1.5 and I'll connect it. Please come down by 1 inch here to get your shoulder slope. For my front neck, I will come down by 7 inches. If you check the picture on the thumbnail, you see that the neckline is like a V neckline. So I will this is my front neckline. To get my curve, armhole curve, I'll divide this by 2. And from the center here, I'll come in by 0.75. 0.75 is here. And I'll connect it. To mark my armhole, I will divide my bust measurement by 4. My bust measurement is 42, divided by 4 is 10.5. I'll put it here, 10.5, and I'll connect it. Please, if you don't have this pattern master, you can still draw it with your free hand. It's very simple. This is my armhole. For my waist is 38, divided by 4 is 9.5. I'll put it here. For my hip is 45, divided by 4, I have 11.25. I'll mark it here. I'll connect my lines. Please, when you're working with stretchy fabric, don't add any sewing allowance. Do it straight down. For my back armhole, I'll measure 0.5 and I'll connect it. And I'll also curve it. And for my back shoulder slope, I'll come down by ½ inch. And I'll connect it. I'll cut the back first and I'll place it on my fabric to cut out before I trace out the front one. Cutting on your pattern is very good because it will stand your fabric. It will stand and it will help you to manage your fabric. So I would advise you to cut on your pattern when you're working for your client. Cut on your pattern. This is very stretchy. You use the most stretchy part. And we now place it like this. You unfold. You place your own unfold. Clean it and cut it off. After holding it with my pin, I'll cut it off and come back and show you what best to do. Okay, I've cut the back. I'll unpin it and use the pattern to cut. I'll trace out the front pattern, press the armhole, trace the shoulder slope and trace the neckline, and then I'll place it on my front part to cut it off. I'll cut it off. My front shoulder slope, I'll cut it off. Alright, I'm just trying to show you how to cut that ruffle sleeve. Now cut it off. Okay, I've cut it off. I will now pipe the neckline and I will join the two shoulders and pipe the armhole. For this, I'll join my shoulder first and I will pipe the neckline. I'll pipe the neckline with bias and I'll come back and show you the next thing to do. Okay, I've gone ahead to pipe the armhole. I pipe the neckline, but I did not stitch it on. I did not top stitch on it because I want to achieve a very neat neckline. So what you will do is you will bring your hemming gum, you will unfold this, one and use your hemming gum to iron it so that the stitches will not be showing at the right side like that. So I will be closing the side. I've not closed the two sides so that it will be easy for you to attach the armhole. You measure your arm. You measure your round armhole. My round armhole is 20. I will multiply the 20 by 3. If you like, you can do it by 2.5, but I will multiply my own by 3. I'll measure 18 inches by width, and the length I will use the whole length. Remember I told you about 1.5. I'll use the whole length. I want it to be very full. And let me make the width 19. After cutting the 19, I'll put it on fold. I'll show you the next thing to do. Okay, I've cut it. The next thing I will do, I'll fold it into 2 and I will run a long stitch with 1/2 inch. I'll run a long stitch with 1/2 inch. After sewing it, I will turn it. Let me do it on my machine. I'll come back and show you. Just 1/2 inch. Okay, I've sewn it. After sewing it, you just trim it off. You now turn it inside out. After turning it, as you go to your sewing machine and run a loose stitch, make sure that this side you stitch is at the middle. I'll run a loose stitch here and come back. Okay, after running a loose stitch, this is my loose stitch. You will now pull it. Gather it up to your round armhole. Don't allow the thread to cut. This is what you will have. I've gathered it. You gathered it up to your, as you are gathering, you'll be checking it's up to your round armhole. I finished gathering my own. You attach it on your shoulder. You now open it. You open it up. This is my round armhole. What I will do now, on my shoulder is 4 inches. I will divide it by 2. I will take 2. It's on that 2 that I will attach it round. I'll just measure 2 round. Please make sure it doesn't get up to your side where you will join it by the side. You just leave 1/2 inch where you will join. Before then, you fold this one. Fold it like this and stitch on it so that it will be.
You close the rough edges.
Use your pin to secure it and stitch on top of this. Use your pin to hold it. You stitch on top of this. After stitching on top of this, you now close the 2 sides. I will finish it up and show you the outcome of everything. Okay, this is the end part of our tutorial. I'm done attaching it. This is how it looks like. This is our neckline. I used hemming gun to iron it. This is the neat finishing I achieved with my hemming gun. I'll put it on my mannequin and show you the outcome of my gown.